Hey everybody, David tuning in from the Distance Project. We're going to use this daily vlog as a way to kind of share the work that we're doing, what we're up to, what's going up, what's going down, and what progress we're making, what roadblocks we're running into as we talk about human performance, we talk about the future, we talk about human potential. So we just had a thing go down, and it goes back to why Brave Fitness, our online program, is focused around fear. I think at the end of the day, ignorance and fear become the biggest challenges to evolutionary progress on every single level. So we're working to share a seminar with students. And if you're watching this and you know students who are interested, or teachers who are interested, or parents who are interested, we'll go anywhere in the Northeast right now to do this. And we don't charge anything for it. So there's no barrier to it other than the barrier that occasionally comes up between ignorance and fear. So we are potentially working with a group of students in the inner city, in a really rough neighborhood, in a really rough and transitional period in their lives, where they're kind of at a crossroads between possible expulsion from school, possible jail time, and definitely in need of some type of redirect and some type of higher level tools to manage their emotional state, their physiological state, obviously their external state, right, which is really a challenging place to be in. The neighborhood's challenging, the conditions are challenging, and we just got word that we cannot do our free breath seminar for these students because the director of the organization just doesn't think that it's important and doesn't have time. Now, keep in mind that this is a program. This is a program that doesn't even have a set curriculum, right? It isn't like saying, hey, we have to teach calculus in the 60 minutes. It's a program for people on suspension. So when you think about what that means, there is a level of bureaucracy that is steeped in ignorance and fear that is generally surrounding a generation of youth who really need higher level tools to succeed. If I look at the people in my life who've succeeded at the highest level, and if we were to quantify success by saying that these are people who found personal fulfillment, found ways to give back and provide value, found happiness and quality relationships, found a path towards their goals that worked, they have tools to manage their emotional state. They can sleep well, they eat well, they're not like super erratic emotionally. They understand how to manage their internal state despite the external environment, and that's true in almost any environment that they enter. That's why they've been successful in business, in sport, in life. We need, I believe, to share these tools with students, and that's what we seek to do through our Physiology First initiative, and also through our online community, which gives people an opportunity to hook up and connect with other like-minded people when their geography may not present that opportunity. I remember growing up in neighborhoods where you would hang out with who was in the neighborhood. You didn't, and this is at an earlier time when we weren't as interconnected online, but I remember how limiting that was and how limiting that mindset could be. It could be stifling. Right now we can connect online and we can connect in environments. We can't just always take students and put them in a different geographic environment. We can almost always create better social environments, and that's one of the goals of this program. So I'm shooting the video to give an update from the gym. I'm going to do this every day, daily vlog. I'm committed to it. And the update from today is we are trying to get into schools to share how our breathing and airway management plays a huge role in generalized anxiety. And generalized anxiety plays a huge role in our ability to uptake new information, to pay attention, to memorize, and do all the other things that school sort of asks a student to do, which is to memorize information in a usable way, then apply it out in the world. So if you're watching this and you know any schools or students who are interested in this work, give us a shout. Our Physiology First initiative raised some preliminary money this month. We're hitting the ground running. We just need a place to run to, and people are receptive. And as a parting question, where do you stand in this whole thing? Where does fear hold you back? Where does fear hold you back? What impact do you want to make in the world? And at what points, when you run into those roadblocks, does fear pull you back from making that impact? All this stuff is harder than it looks, right? Getting to a goal, getting to a particular destination is always farther, trickier, crazier than it seems. And when we run into those roadblocks, we either blow through, we peel back, or we stand still and freeze. Where has fear pushed you back? And how are you going to push back against fear? That's what this video series is about, as we explore our potential, both individually and collectively, and we explore our capacity together. So signing off, got a day of training, classes, and fun here at the Distance Project. We'll go get it. Peace.